Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, I'm going to go over some of the tools that we use to convert our van. These range from some tools that we would think would be quite obvious, through to some a little bit more obscure. And please hang around to the end to see a few of the bonus tools that we suggest. While these tools aren't necessarily a have to buy to convert a van, they do make life considerably easier. So let's start with the most obvious. A drill. In my case, I've gone for a combination drill. It enables me to drill holes and also put in screws. And I've gone with Bosch. After that, we need to think about what you're actually going to be drilling holes with. I've used a multitude of different hole saws. What I would say with these is sort of the one on the left here is for putting things like diesel heater in. This is for the ducting for which goes to the diesel heater, and then a multitude of other sizes which enable us to do holes for like switches or cable running, etc. One of the most useful tools we purchased is a pocket jig tool. These are great for multiple reasons. One, it's really strong, but secondly, you don't have to put any sort of carcass inside the cabinets, so when you put them together, you just screw them together using this. It saves you a lot of weight on the van because the cupboards can become a lot lighter. We use 15mm ply and it worked absolutely perfectly. And lastly, for tools that I would suggest are really good to get to go with a drill, would be one of these. It's a Scotch-Brite wheel. Use this instead of a wire wheel brush to get rid of rust. There is a video in the channel if you want to check that out. Next up will be clamps. You can never have enough clamps when it comes to doing a van. So we've gone with the Irwin quick clamps. We've got small ones, we've got large ones, and we also have some in between. These are really helpful when it comes to holding bits of wood together, or holding bits down so you could screw them, or holding things level so you can fix them together. Up from the quick clamps, we have sash clamps. These are really good for using with the pocket jig for building the cupboards. These will go the full width of the cupboard and hold it together and hold it square while you screw it and fix it together. Highly recommend getting a set of those. Now for some useful hand tools. Starting off with the triangle. For obvious reasons, you can't use a spirit level in the van, so this is going to become your best friend. Use this to square off everything and then you'll have a nice square finish to the van. Next up, you're going to be looking at some sort of electrics in the van most likely. If you are, then a good set of wire strippers. Absolutely a must have. These are far safer and far better than using like a set of side crimps or knife, etc. to cut the cable. You literally squeeze together and it pulls the outer shroud off. Well worth getting. For those of you that want to start bolting into the metalwork, this is the tool for you. This is the riv nut tool. It enables you to put threaded riv nuts into the van. We did use this to put our bed in place. Well worth checking out that video. Next up, we have the extended supporting rods. Literally a case of stretching out, squeeze to release. We use these in a number of places on the van. One to hold the ceiling up, secondly to hold the panels on the back of the bathroom. These are really, really useful and a must have for anybody that's doing a van build. And now for the bonus content. First up, for those of you that put solar on your vans, the MC4 wire strippers. These are a must have, make life so much easier. Literally, you just put it straight on the cable and away you go. And then you can simply put on the MC4 plugs, nice and simple. Next up, not moving too far away from the electrical theme, we have our hydraulic crimping tool. We use this for all the large cables in our van. We went up to 96mm, so it can be very handy, although it will go up to 120mm should you require it to do so. So these are our top items that we've chose. I'll be keen to hear what ones you've used. Please add them in the comments so we can have a little look at what other ideas you may have as to what would be good tools to be used in a van build. If you did enjoy the video and you want to see more about our van build, why not select down here. If you want to see about our trips and our travels and where we've been, have a little look up here. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and notification bell here when the next video goes live. See you in the next video.